What's good, guys? Welcome back to my channel with Key, back with another little chit chat video for you guys on this nice day. For today's video is a little unpopular opinion. I never did these type of videos because I feel like my unpopular opinions will offend people. The way I say stuff, the way I get to truth quick as hell, sometimes it might not come off the right way. But fuck all that. I want to tell y'all my unpopular opinions on today's social media standards. What I mean by social media standards is the way that people act online, but in real life it does not equate to how shit is. A lot of times we come on the internet living these false lives, but in real life we're living the complete opposite. Like, people just want to seem smart, people just want to seem like activists, people just want to seem like they know it all on the internet, but you really don't. So yeah, I'm going to touch on many different topics, but I'm going to briefly explain why it's an unpopular opinion. I can go on and on about each bullet point, but I don't want to drag out this video. So if you guys want to see me go more in depth on these topics, let me know in the comments below. And yeah, let's just get started, okay? So my first unpopular opinion on the social media standards is that you always have to look perfect online. I'm sorry, but do every person that come out their house every day look perfect? No, they don't. So I don't understand why online you have to be all glammed up, all perfect, all, you know, body right, all designer down, all groomed up. Why do you have to be that on the internet when you know you're not like that in person? I just don't understand that. Like, I come on camera however I please. I might be glammed up, face beat to the gods, hair all laid and gelled down, but then there's some days where I just want to be myself. Like, kind of today, like, usually on the internet you must have baby hairs and your edges slicked back, but look, my edges ain't done. I don't care. And on the internet, your eyebrows gotta be on fleek. You know, you gotta use concealer, you gotta use brow pomade. Listen, my eyebrows is just filled in. I did not use concealer. I don't got time for that shit today. Okay, today's not that day. And that's why people call out other people for being catfishes, because why are you looking so good online, but once you pop out in person, it's just like, who the fuck that is? Who is that? Oh, that's such and such? Oh my god. So that's why I try not to post me looking perfect all the time on the internet, because I know in real life I'm not like that. I post my natural face because I want people to actually recognize me in person. But there is nothing wrong with being all glammed up, being all looking perfect online. There's nothing wrong with that. But all I'm saying is, if you are going to be all glammed up, make sure you balance that shit out with the natural bare face, so people can see how you look like on other days. Like, everybody's not going to see you on your best day. Unpopular opinion, but I hate when people blame their zodiac signs for how they act. They be like, oh, I'm a Pisces, so I'm emotional. I'm a Taurus, so I don't have any feelings. What? Like, do people not realize that not everybody is the same? I just don't get why people like to blame their personal traits on their zodiac sign. I just feel like there's no accountability in their actions. And I hate when I meet someone new and they ask me my sign and I tell them I'm a Cancer, and then they say, oh, I know all about you. What? You don't know me from the can of paint. You don't know what the fuck I do. Like, how you gonna claim you know me because of my zodiac sign? That shit's just truly annoying. Like, take accountability. If you're emotional, then that's you as a person. If you're not friendly, then that's you as a person. That's not your zodiac sign fault. They be like, oh, I'm a Cancer, so I'm hella emotional. What? Like, that shit just don't add up to me. Like, yes, I get it. Each zodiac signs have a few characteristics. Like, I get it. People look to zodiac signs for some sense of knowledge, I guess. But you need to understand that not everybody falls under that same category. Like, I know Cancers that's not emotional. So I just don't understand why people try to group you under something because of your zodiac sign. Like, that's mad fucking annoying. Like, you don't know me. How the fuck you gonna claim to know me? You just met me. Unpopular opinion, but I think a man shouldn't have to take care of their woman. Like, I just don't get this whole society. The 1940s to I say 60s. Women were in charge of the household. They was not really working, and if they did have work, then it wasn't really like a serious job. Women were told to stay inside, take care of the kids, clean and cook, and, you know, get the house ready for their husband to come home, the breadwinner, okay? So when I see people on the internet claiming that men should take care of them, but yet they're not trying to do what the woman is supposed to do if their man is the breadwinner, I just get confused. Like, okay, a man is supposed to take care of you, but what are you doing with yourself? Like, if you want your man to take care of you, then you need to expect to take care of the fucking household then. Like, what else are you supposed to be doing? I just don't get this generation of women sometimes. I feel like they ask for too much and they're giving nothing. They're giving nothing. They're not giving the same energy of what they asking for. Men do not have to take care of you. We fought all this long. We fought in 1960 when we had that Women's March to be equal to men. And now when we finally have the opportunity to be equal, we still are asking our men to take care of us. I just don't understand it. I just don't understand. I feel like as a woman, you should want your own shit. Why should you have to depend on a man to give you something? Why do you have to depend on a man to take care of you? We fought this hard just to say, fuck it, no, I want a man to take care of me. I just feel like you should be prepared as a woman for anything. You could do what he say. You can wash his drawers. You can cook him dinner every night. But he can still get up and leave you for another woman. And when he do that, what do you have to support yourself if he's the breadwinner? Yes, there's a section of the population of men that actually do take care of their woman. But I'm just saying, as a female, you should be secure in yourself too. You should not depend 100% on a man to take care of you. You should be able to do something. You should be able to get off your ass and bring some money in too. I'm just saying. I don't know. I'm just saying. Unpopular opinion, high value men, high value women does not fucking exist. Does not fucking exist. Honestly, can y'all explain to me what does high value mean? If all you're going to say is how much that person makes, then that whole shit's just not fucking valid. It's just not fucking valid. Because last time I checked, a rich man could want a poor woman. A rich woman could be with someone that's a drug dealer. And obviously he's not a high value man. So I just don't get the whole high value discussion, because this shit does not fucking add up in real life. It sounds good on social media, but in real life, it doesn't add up. Like, what else do you guys consider high value? If you ask me my definition of high value, then high value is you being family oriented, you being loyal, you being considerate, you being fair. I just don't understand why this high value-ness only focus on the financial part of a person. Everything else should be included. According to Fresh and Fit and DJ Academics, I heard them say that high value men tend to not really be loyal. High value men like to juggle more than one woman. Well, that's false, because I see hella rich males be faithful to their wife. Like, I just don't understand why there's like this expectation of how high value people should act when that's not really the case in person. Don't get me wrong, Some people might be that way, but I hate how the internet try to generalize everything. You can't group everybody into one category. Everybody's fucking different. Everybody lives life different. For instance, you may not agree with an open marriage, but to them, they're okay. They like that. You know, and that's really not our place to say anything, because if they're happy, if they're functional, if they're healthy, then what's the problem? You could say that you don't want an open marriage. That's completely fine. But to try to talk down and to give negative energy on that situation because you don't agree with it, that's when it becomes a problem and hateful and, you know, probably jealousy too. Unpopular opinion, you're not a coon if you decide to call out black people on their shit. Okay? I get called a coon all the time because accountability is not in people's vocabulary, I guess. I just feel like people in my community don't really take accountability for their actions. Like, a lot of people just blame the government, blame the people that they're around, blame everybody and everything that's around them except themselves. Yes, I know that there is some disadvantages that we have being black, systematic racism and all that, but do you guys understand that there's actually black people that is successful? Like, sometimes when I have these discussions with people, they make it seem like us black people is just below everybody. Like, we don't have no high nonchalant black people in the industry. Like, there's no such thing as successful black people, when there is. So instead of trying to blame everything that's around you, you should try to look at yourself. The problem is black people are giving up on themselves. It's not everybody else's fault. It's yourself. Like, what we need to do is just get through the hard obstacles. To be successful is not easy. I don't know what type of perspective y'all have on these lives that y'all see on the internet, but that shit was not easy. Like, being successful is not easy. And if you think you're supposed to wake up the next day and have everybody kiss your ass and you be rich, I'm sorry, but you're living a false reality. You're living a false reality. This shit don't add up. Oh yeah, another point to add to this unpopular opinion is people speaking on defund the police. If you guys agree with defunding the police, tell me what you think is going to happen after they defund the police. Tell me, what do you think is going to benefit from defunding the police? So when I see people say defund the police, I'm just like, okay, well, they don't really give a fuck about their community. They don't. Because when you defund the police, that means it's going to be hella layoffs and less cops on the streets. So if you have an emergency, don't expect them to come in 5 minutes. If you defund the police, there's going to be lack of training in everything, and shooting a gun or educating police on what's appropriate and not appropriate. You know, there's going to be lack of training if you defund the police. Unpopular opinion, I feel like women shouldn't have to shave if they don't want to. I'll give you 3 reasons why. First reason, the hair that grows on the vagina is there to protect your vagina. When you have a bald vagina, you're more prone to gain bacteria in your vagina. When you don't shave and let your hair grow naturally, it's going to help you protect yourself from the bacteria. So when I see people talk shit about hair on the vagina, I just be like, what? What the fuck is wrong with hair? There's nothing wrong with hair. Second reason, men will still go down on you if you motherfucking hairy. I don't give a fuck what man comes under my video and deny this shit. There's men out there that will still eat that hairy ass cat. And that's okay. Third reason, hair is grown naturally. So what is the problem? I hate seeing people and even women talk about women who decides to grow out their underarm hair or their pubic hair or their leg hair or arm hair, back hair, like, do y'all not understand that that shit is natural? Like, how can you stop something that grows naturally? You can't. Hair, hair, hair. Yup, eat it up, eat it up, eat it up. Look, yup, hairy. And do I care? No. Is my man still with me? Yes. Unpopular opinion, another unpopular opinion that adds to that, I just feel like if you only like bald pussy, if you only like bald females, then obviously you have some type of pedophilia problem. because the only thing that stay bald is babies. That's the only thing. Babies be smooth as fuck. So when I see men talk about, oh, they only like bald pussy, sometimes I side-eye them. Like I just don't get what's wrong with a little hair. And I hate when people say, oh, hair carries smell. Girl, boy, there is freshly shaved, freshly waxed pussy out there that stink. And you mean to tell me you talking about some hairy pussy smell? At least it makes sense. Hair do cause a smell. But if you take care of yourself, that should not be a problem. But you guys cannot sit and tell me that bald pussy, bald underarms do not stink too. You just cannot tell me that. You can't. Because I know there's a few people out there that pussy stink. Let me stop. Right, so the last unpopular opinion that would probably get me canceled, but does it really look like I give a fuck? No. I feel like we should be able to call LGBT community out on their shit. Okay? Let me give y'all some instances. Saucy Santana, if you guys don't know who Saucy Santana is, this is him right here. But he decided to go on stage before performing and start having some type of dialogue. For whatever reason, I don't know why. I don't know why. But this is what he said.
Because I want y'all to know gays run the motherfucking world. When it calls me, they call the gays. When it calls me the stylist, they call the motherfucking gays. When it calls me their motherfucking face burn, they call the motherfucking gays. When your dog ass baby daddy wearing your ass out, you need advice, you call the motherfucking gays. Cause we the motherfucking blueprint to this bitch. Anybody need a motherfucking gay rapper that's really running shit out here. And I'm gonna open the motherfucking door for all of us in this bitch. So don't motherfucking hate, congratulate, bitch.
This is one of the reasons why the LGBT community don't be respected by women. Like, how are you going to diss something you're trying to be like? Like, I hate how the LGBT community can come for everybody, but we cannot come for them. They do fool ass shit. They do some bullshit too. They do some fuckery ass shit too. So why can't we call that out? Just like how they can call us out on being transphobic, homophobic. Why can't we call y'all out on the shit that y'all do too? How can you try to talk down on us women, but you wanna be us? How the fuck we're trying to copy you when we was here first? Like, last time I checked, there's only 2 biological genders. There's nothing wrong with thinking that you was born the wrong gender. There's nothing wrong with feeling like the opposite gender. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying that you can't be LGBT plus. You can be whatever you are. But all I'm saying is, don't try to talk down on us females if you're trying to be a female. Don't try to talk down on males if you're trying to be a male. Like, why do you have to diss people to uplift yourself? This shit does not make fucking sense. It does not make fucking sense. It don't. It don't. But I'm gonna leave that right there before I get canceled for real. But yeah, that was some of my unpopular opinions on social media standards. I want to go more in depth on these topics, but I don't want to drag out this video any longer. So if you guys want to see a part 2 or just see me go more in depth on these unpopular opinions, then let me know in the comments below. Let me know what y'all think too. Like, am I wrong? Am I wrong for thinking this way, or am I right? Everybody can have their own opinion. All I ask is don't disrespect me and don't come for me for my opinion. Okay, I'm just, you know, relaying the message, and if you don't like it, then you can click out of my video. Because at the end of the day, I'm not going to stop speaking my truth because of one person, because of a few that don't agree with me. I'm going to still do my shit for the people that fuck with me, okay? But yeah, if you guys want to see more videos by me, Key, then make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll just see you guys in the next one, okay? Later.